You don't actually have to work. You don't actually have to sell your soul and do things that you don't want to do. You don't have to do this 9 to 5 to pay the bills and then work so hard that you never have free time. So you do buy things to make you happier because you don't actually get to live the life that you want. But because you're buying more things, you need to make more money. And then, because you're working so hard, you're getting kind of sick, but you don't have any time to go to the doctor or take time off. And also going to the doctor is pretty expensive, so you'd rather just not do that. But then you spend your money on going out, and then you feel a little shitty after going out, and your social battery's drained, and you try to relax, but you don't really have enough time to regulate your nervous system. And so you're just in this cycle of being on the hamster wheel. You don't have to do this. This is a choice. Everything is your responsibility at this point. You can't blame people of your past, your parents, your ex-partners, your, friends who betrayed you, the job that treated you wrong and didn't value you. You can't blame these people anymore. It's all up to you. It's up to you to take control of your reality and to choose differently, to start getting aware of what you actually want and working through the subconscious beliefs that are telling you that it's not possible for you to have it. Once you get to this place of understanding that you can have everything that you want, you'll ask yourself, why am I not getting everything I want then? And it will probably be because you're holding on to resentment, you haven't forgiven people, you don't think it's possible for you because you've been conditioned to think that you have to live this way, and you are also in the programming that it has to be hard, that other people get what you want, but you don't get what you want. Who taught you that? It doesn't matter who taught you that, but you can change it. And so no one else will do this for you. No one else will do this for you. You have to get honest with yourself. You have to get quiet with yourself. You have to start listening. What I love to do with my clients is when we start talking about their dreams and going through visualizations of their chosen timeline, we'll talk about it, say it out loud, and they'll walk me through a day in the life of that chosen timeline. And I'll say, what subconscious beliefs were coming up? Yes, you're living this, you're talking this, you're visualizing this, but what's in the background? And usually it'll be well, I'm not smart enough, I'm not good enough, I don't really think it's available for me. It's I've tried it before, it didn't work. All these patterns and beliefs are my parents tried it, but they failed. Doing your own thing's too risky. I don't want to take risks. It's not safe to take risks. It's not safe to go after what I want. I can't really make money doing what I like. All these beliefs, all these patterns. Do you know that within the quantum field, there are infinite timelines and infinite possibilities? And do you know that anything is possible for you to have as your perceived reality? If you choose it and your mind and your heart, your soul come into alignment that it's what you want, it is yours. The only thing holding you back from arriving in that perceived reality would be you believing in the unconscious. The unconscious looks like all these limiting beliefs that we were just talking about, whatever it is for you. And so you don't have to work. It's really that simple. When I was living in California and I was commuting to LA and driving 3 hours each way to go record with somebody for marketing and advertising who would just scream at me. I would spend so much money in gas, I'd spend so much of my life driving there, I'd spend so much time preparing, and then I would get there and it would be just screaming you messed up, you didn't do this, and blah blah blah. And it was like a punching bag. I was a punching bag. I allowed myself to be that though. I was feeling stuck. I was feeling like there was no other option, no other timeline. How could I get out? I was afraid to take the leap. I was afraid to take the leap because I couldn't find another branch to swing to. I so badly wanted another branch to swing to. But that was just also not listening to what I actually wanted. I wanted another branch to swing to, another job, an opportunity to take care of me, to keep me away from the life that I actually wanted. There was that part of me that feared my own potential. And I know that probably resonates for you too. We so often fear our own potential. We fear what's possible for us because it's unknown. And so we create these conditions and these beliefs and these scenarios and these circumstances in order to keep us away from the unknown, because the unknown could potentially be unsafe. And the subconscious wants to keep you safe. It does not want you happy. It does not want you successful. It does not want you, traveling the world and then in love and doing all the things that you want. It wants you safe. That's the job of it. And so when you start to bring into awareness all of this, you can start to see why you've been making the decisions that you've been making. And so I love my divine team, because for 5 years in this job, they did not give me another branch to swing to. They said, you got to learn that you have this calling, and you want to do it. For 10 years, I knew that I wanted to make these videos. I knew I wanted to hold this space with you. And I just didn't. I made excuses of why I couldn't. At first, I wanted to share these videos because I wanted to share my journey with acne. But then there was that subconscious belief behind it of like, no one wants to look at you when you're not at your best, when you're not at your healthiest, when you're not at your prettiest. No one wants to listen to that. And so I created those stories, and I hid a lot. And when you look at the physical manifestation of your conditions and your circumstances, but in this topic specifically your symptoms, and you look at what the symptom looks like to you, it's often a manifestation of what you're doing within your body and what's still resonating within your field that is no longer serving you for the highest good. And so your body is trying to teach you and show you what you can move through in order to evolve and grow and get into the next level of your human experience. And so for me, acne felt like hiding, but I couldn't really hide it, right? It felt like shame and guilt. When I would try to put makeup on over this severe cystic acne, you couldn't hide it still, but so I wouldn't look at people. I would just avoid making eye contact. I would avoid really being social because I was so ashamed for people to see the real me. I was so ashamed and felt so guilty. And these were all things that were living within me. And so when I decided to bring that into awareness and heal those parts of myself, the acne cleared. And it left my experience. I no longer needed it. And so you can look at that for so many things. Why are you still in this job? Why are you still in this relationship? Why are you still in this living situation, this friendship? What are you learning? And if it doesn't feel like something you want, what does it feel like? If the job is feeling like they're not valuing you, where can you start to value yourself? Where can you start to see your own self-worth? And know that it does not matter who else in the world, in your perceived reality, values you. It really starts within yourself. And then you start being that magnet. You start moving through your day-to-day and start attracting people and things and opportunities that truly appreciate you. And appreciation is really just seeing your light and seeing the value of your light and your truth and how important you are on earth, which you are. You are so important on earth. There's a reason why you came here, and it's a miracle that you're here. What are the odds that you're here? I don't even know. Millions, billions, it's insane that you are watching this video through your eyes, through your ears. You are having this experience here on this earth in this perceived reality and this wonderful illusion that we get to experience that you signed up for. Why are you here? Why are you here? You're probably not here to just waste your life away, to just be distracted, to just work a job that makes you miserable. I'm not saying don't work. I'm saying follow what your soul wants. That idea that you have, it is possible for you. There is already a timeline, because time and space are not real. There's already a timeline where you're doing that thing and you're making so much money and you're making the abundance that you are. You're receiving the abundance that you are. If the truth of who you are is unconditional love and infinite abundance, then when you come into alignment with the truth of who you are, when you stop pretending to be anything but yourself, you automatically then become a magnet for the abundance that you are. You don't have to keep doing and doing and doing and doing and doing. The more you come into alignment with your true self, the more the abundance that you are is available to you. So just listen to your calling. I can't tell you what it is. I cannot tell you what it is. Maybe it is a job. Maybe it is with a company, a group of people who see you and support you and have the same vision. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's your own thing. Maybe you're creating it. Whatever it is, you have to honor that within yourself, but stop listening to the outside world and the conditions and everything that have been put on you and everyone's opinion about how you should be living your life. You get to have this experience. You get to be here. So what do you want to do with it? This was a really nice talk. So thank you so much for being here. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you are new here. If you want to leave a comment and you don't know what to say, we can say hello to the horsey friends. Should we walk out here and say hi? If you want to sign up for any live programs, I have 21 days to know your divine guidance, 21 days to rewire your mind. Knowing your divine guidance is all about getting into your heart space, getting to know your angels and guides, making decisions from this place so that you don't have to listen to other people anymore about how you should be living your life. And you can do this for every single thing that you need to know. Is it good for me to eat bananas today? Is it good for me to go to the store today? Is it good for me to read my book in the middle of the day today? You can do this. There's horsey friends. Hi, Petya. Petya's our only mule at the moment. And then also you have one-on-one options. And that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for being here. It is an honor to hold this space for you guys. And I love your comments. I read every single comment. So thank you, thank you, thank you for all your support. It's an honor. It's an honor. It's an honor. Hello, Halo. All right, guys.